comes to tradition, the tradition is relative. What I mean by being relative is that we have a lot of traditions.
Okay.
You know, all of them in our African traditional marriages, we still have communities that will say, okay, for our dowry, this is what you give.
Okay.
For our dowry, this is what you give. Having to give television for uncle, motorcycle for aunties.
Television?
This for... There are places you go for traditional marriage, and there's nothing you will not hear.
Whoa.
So now, that has pursued a lot of young men from getting married, because the price of getting married is like a young man who must have had his life savings.
Whoa.
People spend as much as 3, 4, 1 point something million in marriages. It wasn't supposed to be.
Okay, we are still live here in New York City, and I have somebody that is married, and this one is very good because he's married, so he's going to tell us more about the traditional marriage. Sir, please, what's your name?
My name is Comrade Cyril Udo.
Comrade Cyril Udo. Sir, you're married, right?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay. Sir, what do you think of traditional marriage in this side of the world?
Yeah, traditional marriage for me, I think is good because since the time of our forefathers, in our dialects, they always said, it means that whatever we see, that we came to see as culture and tradition of our people, we have to abide by that. Even though you do court marriage or any type of marriage you do, it does not matter, you have to do the traditional one. So to me, I still in opinion that traditional marriage is good. We can't shift it. It's
yes,
very good.
Because it is the tradition.
Yes, it's tradition. It is saying that you have to pay something for the tradition. The lady has where it belongs, where it come from. So you have to pay something for those ones. It has something to do with goats, and they have to slaughter the goats. And the blood goes to where they knew that is good. So to me, I say that is good.
Okay, sir, in your own opinion, do you think it is important for us to do traditional marriage? Do you think it's necessary? I mean, somebody can just say, what's the need? Let me just do white wedding and go.
Yes, that is why, as I said before, traditional marriage is good. If you don't do it, you have so many gods. Even in the Bible, they say God there and gods there. So traditional marriage, it has something to do with the gods, which you can deviate from it. So, in my opinion, is that traditional marriage is good, and we can't deviate from it till Jesus Christ comes.
Alright, sir. Okay, sir. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Akwa Ibom, Uyo precisely.
Uyo precise. Okay, sir. Can you tell us the ways how traditional marriage are being done in Uyo here?
Yeah, how traditional marriage is being done in Uyo. As I said, that we don't deviate from the ancient culture. Yes, so you start from go and knock. We call it in our dialect Nkongudok. You go and knock the family. When you knock the family, you go with at least 3 drinks. The 3 drinks mean 1, to opening of ears. 1, the mother one, you also open the ears, and the one they will keep on the table so that they will hear what you want to say. After that one, you come back again. The second stage, we call it in our dialect Mbap. So that one...
That's the introduction?
Yes, introduction. Okay. But in our dialects, we call it Mbap. That's introduction. Okay. So when you does that one, it has something to do with the goat. They will give you a little list.
Okay.
Some people does that and they run for a while to go and look for money to do the last one. So but immediately you does that one, which is introduction, at least you are free. The mother can eat from you, the father can eat from you. So when you does that one, you now do the last one, which is the main traditional marriage.
Ceremony,
yes. You have to pay everything first before you come back for the celebration. The one they does putting the canopies, all those one is formality. The first thing, you have to go there and collect the list, pay everything. You can argue the list. But in New York here, I believe I believe the traditional marriage here is not big. It's not something that you go and sell all your belongings before you come and marry.
Okay.
But yeah, so I still in opinion that traditional marriage is good.
Okay, there's this thing I've been hearing. Some people say that the cost of marriage is too high. That is why some of us are single, some of them are single, like the ladies and the men. That it is too high that they should try. What can you say about that?
To me, I would still say marriage is uptype. That's why in our dialect they say, they say cut the code according to your size.
Yes.
Or cut the code according to your pocket. If you cannot use the front door and marry, you can use window by doing some stage and leave some stage for a while. It's not something that you run away, because when you run away, what if the child die, the girl die?
Okay.
You now go and pay times 10 of what you're supposed to pay. So to me, I don't think that running away say that marriage is dialogue. You can go to your father-in-law, tell him, don't post yourself. You know, some people go and rent car, rent something, claiming to be what they are not.
They are not.
And they will increase the marriage right, think that you have arrived.
Yeah.
But when you lower yourself, say that nothing, they will reduce the price list for you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It was really helpful. Thank you. The African Traditional Marriage TV is still live here in the city of Uyo. And as you dey see so, it dey hot. Una dey hear wetin people dey talk. Una dey hear different opinion from different people. So, I don't know wetin una dey follow think. Go on the comment section and make sure say you drop wetin you think about the traditional marriage in this part of the world. I still remain Dorothy Akpan, your host. Okay, sir, please, what's your name?
I'm Sonny Walter. Sonny Walter.
Sonny Walter. Okay, sir, you've been attending traditional marriages.
Sure.
Okay, sir, please, what do you think about African traditional marriage?
I think that's the main marriage in Africa.
Okay.
And once somebody is married traditionally, that is just a complete marriage.
Okay.
The church wedding to me is just Oyibo imported. All right?
Okay.
So the main thing is the traditional marriage.
Okay,
But
sir.
for just, you see, some women might feel slighted that they just want to wear that wedding gown. So to give that woman a respect, you do that for her, just to make her happy.
Okay, just
All right.
to make her
Otherwise, traditional marriage is a complete marriage on itself.
Yeah.
So that's just all
sir,
about that.
Do you think it is very, very important for us to go through with the traditional marriage? Why is it necessary to have the traditional marriage?
Oh my God. Based on our culture,
Okay.
it is necessary you have to go and consult with the family of the woman. All right. Do the necessary protocols, and the woman is yours. That is just marriage,
Okay.
and that is why we call it traditional, because it's based on our way of life.
Way of life. Okay, sir, please, where are you from?
From Zeretai.
Mr. Etai. Please, can you just tell us a little of
A
how
little?
Etai people
Oh my
used to do
God.
their traditional marriage? Just a little.
Oh my God. However, just brief consultation. After the consultation, there are certain things that the man has to bring to the family of the woman. It depends on the family, and sometimes based on negotiations, because sometimes the person that is intending to get married may not have enough money. And so you bargain on certain things. After those things, like definitely there must be palm wine.
Yes, palm wine.
Sometimes he goods,
He goats.
and sometimes a little bride price.
Okay. That
And
is
some illicit jeans.
Sure, that one.
Right, so
Okay, thank you.
and
sir.
that's all.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
all.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
sir.
You're welcome.
I'm Henry Edwin, sir. Henry Edwin, sir.
Harry, in name na Henry Edwin Nse. Harry, you dey go traditional marriages, abi?
Why are they
You know
attend
how
traditional
far in
marriages
dey
now?
be?
Very well.
Okay, so you fit tell us wetin you think of traditional marriage?
Nah, my own point of view, traditional marriage, I use dialect too, you
No
understand?
wahala,
Since
you
it's
are
traditional
free.
marriage,
No wahala.
traditional marriage, the way we are doing it in a particular state, I don't know for other states, but my own state here, Akwa Ibom, nah, it no make sense, you know. Someone like me, by now, I suppose I'm married now, you understand? But when you consider the protocols involved, man, it's very hard for us, especially young guys.
Which side are you from?
I'm from Uyo local government.
Uyo local government.
Yeah, this is my local government.
Where in precisely?
Ikono clan. Yeah,
Okay,
from Ikono clan in Uyo.
wetin you thought? Why you thought say e no dey easy for this side?
Why it's not easy is because, like a young guy like me, you know, I'm just starting up life, you know, and I'm done with school, and then you need to, you know, hook up and then get married. But you go to get the list, and you see so many things in the list, like and so many things. It will be as if they are selling their daughter, and then you need to run, you know. And it's not helping us, young guys. I one girl, I move on. You understand?
So okay, so wetin you like this thing? Wetin you think make them do many things dey easy?
Yeah, I think parents need to try and, you know, bring down the cost of, you know, like whenever someone is coming to marry their daughter, they should not, you know, take it on a very high side. I'm the thing less at least to consider young guys, you know, so that we can settle down on time. And see beers on the grow. I was thinking I would have been married earlier, you know, but because of the cost of marriages.
We go let them know. We go let them know. Okay, so now make I ask you this one.
Okay.
And this traditional marriage thing, sef, you think say they very necessary to do one or?
Yeah, it ain't necessary, you understand?
Okay.
Because yeah, even for Bible say give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Okay.
You understand? We inherited it, it's our culture. So it's very necessary. But we have to, you know,
Minimize.
you understand? The economy is hard, so we have to try and, you know, consider.
Okay.
You understand?
No wahala, no wahala. We go tell them.
It's alright.
Thank you.
It's alright.